guys, it's Amber. So today I wanted to do a video about why I stopped Raw Till 4. And I've waited a long time to do this video. I've actually stopped Raw Till 4 a couple of months ago. But I've waited to do this video, and I'm kind of glad I did because my perspective on it has changed. My thoughts on it have changed, and I think that's for the best, as it'll prepared me better to explain why. So, I was doing Raw Till 4. I did Raw Till 4 for, you know, a year and a half, maybe 2 years, roundabout. And I was doing it the way that I thought was the best way to do it, where I was cramming in as many calories as I could, I was eating as much fruit as I could, but I wasn't seeing any results. And, you know, it could be that the body was healing, whatever. By the end of the Raw Till 4, when I decided to quit, I was going through a lot of stress at the time with work, so this could be attributed to that, but my blood pressure started to go back up. And the reason why I went vegan in the first place was to get my blood pressure down, so it really scared me that my blood pressure was going back up. Again, this could have been because of the stress that I was going through at the time, so I'm not saying that that was Raw Till 4, but at the time in my head, you know, I wanted to blame something other than myself, so I blamed the diet. And so I decided at that point to change, and I went and I did some research and decided to start doing the starch solution. So right now I am doing the starch solution, the maximum weight loss program that Dr. McDougall has out. But anyway, things that I've realized. So, you know, I stopped Raw Till 4, and at first I was blaming Raw Till 4 for everything. I was blaming it, saying that Raw Till 4, you know, I couldn't lose weight on it. I've tried everything, because I was working out. I was telling myself that I was working out consistently and that I was doing everything right. I was eating fruit, I was eating all these carbs, and nothing was happening. And my blood pressure was going up, and you know, my digestion wasn't great. So I realize now, in the state that I am in now, that I wanted to blame anything else but myself. And so it was easy for me to blame the diet and say that it doesn't work and the diet is the reason why these things are happening. But now, being where I am now and looking back, I can tell you that that's not what happened. It's not the diet's fault. I wasn't doing it right. Being on Raw Till 4, for me, and this may be the diet, I don't know, but I was always left feeling not deprived, but not satiated, no matter how much I ate. Even if I was full, I wasn't satiated. And that may have been because I was doing mono meals and I was getting tired of eating the fruit. That was the one type of fruit that I was eating without actually being full. And so I would stop eating because I was tired of eating that one fruit, but I wasn't actually full. So then it left me craving something else. I don't know. I'm not saying it's a diet, I'm saying it was me. But so I would go and eat fatty foods, like fake meats and different things like that. Fake meats, vegan hot dogs, you know, frozen vegan burgers. I would get the vegan cheeses and the vegan cheese dishes, all while telling myself I was doing Raw Till 4, which is bullshit, I know. But in my head, I was, you know, I wasn't doing it often, which I was, obviously. But I was telling myself that I wasn't doing it often, that every once in a while a treat is okay. Still telling myself that I'm Raw Till 4, which I wasn't, you know, I wasn't. Also, I was telling myself that I was working out consistently. But looking back now, seeing how I work out now, it wasn't. You know, I'd work out once, twice a week, and like, when I was doing it, I wasn't putting in the full amount of effort that I could have been doing. So, I sabotaged myself. Now, again, I don't think it's the diet's fault. I think that if I would have done Raw till 4 differently, it could have worked out differently. But now that I've done Raw till 4 and now that I'm doing the starch solution, I'm not doing it exactly. I'm doing mainly starch solution, but I'm doing what feels right. That's another video, but I find that I'm happier eating this way, and I find that it's easier for me to maintain this way. It's something that I can live on the rest of my life, whereas with Raw till 4, it just wasn't working for me. Maybe I wasn't putting in the right amount of effort for, I don't know, but it did not work. Again, let me rephrase that. I didn't make it work. So I am no longer Raw till 4, and I am in no way, shape, or form saying that Raw till 4 is bad or wrong or that it does not work. So let's get that out of the way. I'm saying that I did not do it correctly, and I decided to move on from that and to try something else. And this something else is working for me, and I'm happy. So I'm going to keep doing this, and I'm going to stop lying to myself. I think that's a problem that a lot of people have, is that they just want to say, oh, this isn't working, but in the moment you don't want to admit fault. And that's a problem, especially when you go on the internet and you blast something. And it's not their fault, it's your own fault. So that's where I am now. I'm doing starch solution now, and things are going good, and I'll make another video about the starch solution, the diet that I'm following now. But I'm happy and things are going good, and I am sorry that I could not make Raw till 4 work for me, because it works for so many other people, and I feel like I wasted a lot of time by sabotaging myself. But you live and you learn and you move on, and that's life. So that's where I am now. So I hope that this video has helped you. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I will answer them as quickly as I can. And thanks for watching. I'm glad that you guys were here. Bye!